After quitting my job and moving back home to take it easy, I married my best friend's sister. But she didn't seem to like me. Whatever. I'd just pretend I married my best friend. So after we got married, I kept running off to hang out with my buddy. Then one day, she grabbed me and refused to let go. Honey, are you really going to keep ignoring me? After deciding to quit my job and move back home, my buddy immediately flew to Beijing to pick me up. Before I'd even finished handing over my work, I was already on the private jet he'd arranged. A heartless rich kid and his corporate slave best friend. You should have quit and come home ages ago. You have no idea how bored I've been back home by myself. Wouldn't it be great if you came back to hang out with me? My buddy, Liu Rugu, threw an arm around my shoulders, his voice full of excitement. The whole trip, he complained about how lonely his rich kid life had been during the 2 years I'd spent working in Beijing. Let go of me. I need to submit this resume first. Wait, isn't this my sister's company? What position are you applying for? I'll put in a word for you. What's it like being friends with the son of the richest man in town? I nearly cried tears of joy. You should have told me sooner. I wouldn't have bothered making this resume. Just like that, I easily landed a job at Liu Rugu's sister's company. He must have pulled some strings because my position barely came with any work. I got off on time every day, then went to find Liu Rugu. He took me out to eat and drink, and sometimes brought me home for all kinds of regional dishes. They were things I could never afford while working in Beijing. After years of seafood-flavored instant noodles, eating noodles with actual seafood felt unreal. Ah, Chung, during the 2 years you were gone, I never fit in with those spoiled rich kids. I couldn't have fun with them at all. You're way better. You'll eat street food with me. As he spoke, he handed me the plate of barbecue that hadn't been brushed with chili sauce. This one's yours, it's not spicy. Thanks, young master. Cut it out. If you see my sister at work, stay away from her. We had a fight. Honestly, I'd been working there for almost a month and still hadn't met Liu Rugu's sister. All I did was agree with Mom and tell her to hurry up and bring a boyfriend home. She got mad and froze several of my cards. With that temper, no guy would ever like her. I've never met your sister. She probably doesn't know who I am, right? She will eventually. Just stay out of her way for now. She's way more serious about work than she is about everyday life. I nodded obediently and swore I wouldn't provoke her. But the very next day, I clocked in at the last second and got caught red-handed. You barely made it on time and your clothes are a mess. What department are you in? I stiffly turned around and saw an unfamiliar, cold-looking woman with flawless makeup. Administration. You work in administration and show up looking like this? Haven't you read the employee handbook? Sorry, I'll fix myself up right now. Name. I sucked in a sharp breath and suddenly remembered what Liu Rugu had said the night before. Could this be his terrifying sister? Makoto Ito. I'm new, I've been here for a month. Got it. Got what? Completely confused, I watched her head toward the executive floor. Damn, she really was Liu Rugu's sister. She probably knew I was the friend he'd gotten hired through connections. Frustrated and ready to cry, I smacked myself on the head. After seeing Liu Ruyan's icy expression, I couldn't focus all day. I stared at the clock until quitting time, then rushed out the second my shift ended, terrified I'd run into her again. The moment I left the building, I saw Liu Rugu waiting for me in the lobby. Chung, our housekeeper's making Cantonese food tonight. Your favorite. Come on, let's eat at my place. Her steamed sea bass is amazing. Will I run into your sister? Why? Did she yell at you? No, relax. After our argument about her finding a boyfriend, she stopped coming home. She has her own place. Good. Hearing that I wouldn't run into Liu Ruyan, I finally relaxed a little. Come on. The housekeeper asked if there's anything else you want. She can make a little of everything. I want bitter melon and pork rib soup. Yesterday's barbecue gave me too much internal heat. Sure, no problem. While I was stuffing myself at Liu Rugu's house, Liu Ruyan came home. My spoon froze halfway to my mouth as we locked eyes. I swear I had no idea why she suddenly came back. Was it too late to run? Relax. The unwanted person is the third wheel. She's the one who doesn't belong here. We kept casually chatting while looking at our phones. Just as we were having fun, Liu Ruyan walked over. Playing with your phones at the dinner table? Do you have no manners? It was that familiar cold tone. I didn't dare look up at her. 32 and still no boyfriend? Talk about having no manners. I swear I'm not easy to make laugh unless I really can't hold it in. Liu Ruyan's expression darkened even more. She dropped a stack of documents on the table and tapped it loudly with her slender fingers. She glanced at Liu Rugu, then looked at me. Makoto Ito, right? Bring these documents to my office before 10 tomorrow morning. I shot Liu Rugu a desperate look. He said nothing. Then my WeChat chimed twice. Sorry, Chung. I can't run my mouth anymore. If I say another word, we'll only be able to afford the cheapest liquor from now on. Chung, fly bravely. Handle your own problems. The next day, I nervously carried the documents to Liu Ruyan's office. She wasn't there, but a clean-cut, fair-skinned guy was sitting on the couch playing with his phone. Unless I was mistaken, he had to be Liu Ruyan's boyfriend. Any man allowed inside that icy boss's office had to be someone special. I gave him a friendly smile and neatly placed the files on Liu Ruyan's desk. Hey, handsome. Do you know where Liu Ruyan went? I shook my head blankly. Not only did I have no idea, I was also praying she wouldn't show up right then. I'm just here to deliver some files, so I don't know either. Maybe you should wait a little longer. All right. I nodded, relieved that the boss's boyfriend hadn't given me any trouble, and hurried toward the door. Of course, the one thing I feared most happened. I collided head-on with Liu Ruyan as she came around the corner. I stared at her, unable to say a word. She stared back with a cold expression, saying nothing. The silence was suffocating. Boss, the files are on your desk. Your boyfriend is waiting inside. I'll head downstairs if there's nothing else. Boyfriend? Yeah, there is something. Come with me. Huh? I awkwardly followed Liu Ruyan back into her office. How many times have I told you? Don't come looking for me, and don't walk into my office without permission. Ruyan, I regret it. Let's start over. You don't seriously think I'm your toy, do you? Something you can pick up and throw away whenever you want? But you've stayed single this whole time. Weren't you waiting for me? Ruyan, you still love me. Now I'm back. The man became emotional and stepped forward to hug Liu Ruyan, but she shoved him away. Tang-san, we already broke up. If you keep bothering me, it's harassment. Ruyan, I really miss you. His greasy voice made me nauseous. I was about to sneak away when Liu Ruyan suddenly grabbed me. Besides, I already have a boyfriend. Liu Ruyan pulled me to her side, placed my hand around her waist, and leaned into my arms. Him? Liu Ruyan pressed even closer. I froze, completely unsure what to do. You'd better leave on your own before I call security and have you dragged out. Liu Ruyan's voice was ice cold. She was clearly furious. I barely dared to breathe. I'd only come to deliver some files, yet I'd stumbled onto a huge scandal. Now I had something to talk about over drinks with Liu Rugu tonight. Seeing Liu Ruyan refuse to back down, Tang-san realized he was only embarrassing himself. He glared at me and finally left. After a while, only Liu Ruyan and I remained in the office. The atmosphere instantly froze. I quietly reminded her, he's gone, can I let go now? Liu Ruyan was way too close. I'd never been this close to a woman before, and honestly, I was scared. Makoto Ito, take tomorrow off, we're going to get married.